I'll get it. Never mind.
We'll just flatten it. Have you guys got grenades in that kit?
Sorry?
Have you guys got grenades in that kit?
Yep.
Yep.
Put any in there.
Both stun and frag. Is it generated?
Yep.
Because it just gives me the generate. I don't actually have the door. Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah.
خطر دشمن خطر دشمن
Handles on my side, yeah.
It's on. Yeah.
Okay. Clear. Oh, man down.
Mag. Back in.
Yep. Mag. Yeah, get a flash, get a flash.
Hold on, I'll frag it.
Hey, firm. Backing out.
How many frags? Can you frag it?
Yeah, I'm fragging.
Yeah.
Frag out. Yeah, clear. Is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we didn't get hit too bad.
He got hit very bad. Look at his chest. That
Oh my
wasn't our
God, yeah.
best run,
No.
but it's alright. There's always room for improvement, that's what training's for.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get some frags in this kit.
Should make also we can rearm too.
Oh yeah,
You
hold on.
should add a vest to this kit, because I just get one tap every time I pick it in the room.
Yeah, a vest would be very nice. Or plate carry too.
Alright, it's an arsenal now.
Yep.
Okay, I'd open that in that situation.
Yep.
خطر خطر
Yeah, it's the handles. I realise that now.
Right, so one of us needs to give up the gun.
Yeah.
Dushman!
What the hell is this room? Just a cubby. Dead end. Fucking A.
Be useful if my gun was actually working. That. Let me.
Yeah. You have such bad luck, Walker. Oh my god.
He's been tapped like 3 times.
Oh my god. Poor man.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Dude, that
Plate carrier
tank
would be
is
nice.
They don't run plate carriers, I don't think.
I mean, like for us.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I don't think they run it IRL.
Dushman! 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 Dushman!
Dushman!
Bro!
Oh my god.
Dude,
Okay.
we're running this again.
What the?
I don't know what's going on with him. He just keeps getting killed.
It's insane.
Yo, I think this shoot house might be cursed. We'll do this one.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a hell of a conclusion to come to.
Thank you!
Dushman!
Oh,
Man down.
man down. No. He's dead.
Just hold the doorway because I'm about to pass out too. No, I'm treating myself.
Oh, you're treating yourself. Okay.
Alright, I should be alright. What I can see.
Clear on this side. Okay, nice.
My night starts working here to frag.
Okay, I'll frag. Actually, we'll just 9 bang at you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that was a good call. Holy shit.
You got zip ties?
No.
Yeah.
It's a cubby. What the hell?
It's clear.
Okay, from.
Right. Yep, it's clear.
Clear. We have the one more door at the start to clear too.
Oh, he got hit
Forgot one.
in the head.
I just woke up.
Oh.
I'm awake.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I started lagging. There we go. Clear.
Yeah, it's so clear.
Yeah, all clear.
Right, I think that's enough. We'll move on to our night stuff because the others are taking a while. They've got some game issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, add
Right, we'll start.
zip ties to this kit.
So, I will generate this with targets to begin with so I can go over our night stuff.
Yes. I'm just adding some zip ties.
Right, so all of you guys remember how to use ITN.
On how to, so what?
How to use like the lasers, how to use ITN.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool. So, night CQB is really quite simple. It's just kind of IR laser protocols that we use for marking and signaling purposes. Nothing else really to it other than that. Obviously, if you're against a peer-to-peer enemy, you chuck all of this out the window and you just do it normally because a peer-to-peer enemy is going to have MVGs, so you can't really use this. You know, because they're going to see your lasers and it's kind of going to defeat the whole point. Now, a few things. Laser discipline is very important when doing.
Channel switched.
We don't want our lasers on all the time. We don't want it to just be like a lightsaber show. The times to use them will be for marking stuff, which I'll go over, and then also to show where you're aiming at. So if we go in here, I'll demonstrate. So if we let me regenerate this. This isn't a very good layout.
What the fuck?
This is better. So let's say, for example, you guys are working there and I'm holding this. We'll pretend this isn't okay. IR can be very useful to show where you're aiming at. So if I'm aiming at this, have my laser on, which then signifies to the rest of my team that have my gun up and I'm aiming here. It doesn't have to be doorways, you know, it could be for a window. Usually your IR laser will only be on to signify you're aiming at something. So a person, like a threshold, a window, whatever. It's useful at night. They might not be able to see that your gun's up, but they can definitely see the big IR laser coming out the end of your gun. Anyway, marking purposes. So, few things. So, obviously for breacher up, we're just going to stick to hand signals. So, tap on the top of the helmet. You should still be able to see that with MVGs. And honestly, I think that is easier than strobing your laser, which a lot of people do. It's just really SOP difference between units, I guess. But I think it's easier to just tap on top of the helmet as opposed to doing this. I don't have it selected. As opposed to strobing your laser on the door. You might not see that. I think it is definitely easy to just use the tap on top of the helmet. Anyway, so for breacher up, very easy. If we head outside. So breacher will go as usual. So if you guys pull into the stack, we'll pull in like this. Then what's going to happen is I'm going to call breacher up. I'm going to make our breacher's pocket. He's going to start working on the door. Now, the point man will turn his laser on at this point, like so. And then once he's done his stuff, he's going to fall back into the stack. So Walker, you fall back. Yep. And then I'm going to pull back. But I'm going to make enough distance to which he can still sit. We're going to keep backing up. Remember, when we've done this, we keep backing up. Far enough away, I'm going to keep my laser on. So the breacher can still maintain eyes on my laser. Then once my laser turns off, that's when he initiates the breach. So if we run that again, we'll move up. I'm going to signal for breacher, make the breacher's pocket, and turn my laser on. We'll then fall back into the stack. We'll back up until we're ready. And then once my laser turns off, then the breacher is going to initiate his charge. So he'll, burning, he'll initiate his breaching charge.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, for a locked door for a breach. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's the same as shotgun as well. It's just you won't back up. So, we'd make the breacher's pocket. He gets ready with his shotgun, ready to breach the door. And then when my laser turns off, then he uses his shotgun. So obviously with manual breaching, which requires you to be up and close to the door, it's the same thing. But with explosive breaching, you obviously need to, do that. If you do go around a corner where you're just not on the door, then, you use the hand signal. But when you can maintain eyes on the door, then you use the IR laser.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's some other stuff that I need to remember. I haven't done this in a while. Give me a moment. Oh, that was it. Flashbangs. They're really easy. Same concept essentially. So if we move up on a door and I want a laser, we'll just say we've cleared this, right? Doors open. I've seen something. I'm signaling, hey, can we get a flashbang in here? So instead of doing this, because realistically, you're probably not going to see this, I'm going to strobe my laser. And that's me signaling for a flashbang.
All right.
Which is fairly simple.
So you flash the door to flash. Nice.
Flash as if a strobing, yeah.
By the way, my nades aren't working. So, still.
At that point, that sounds like a game issue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is your
it
G
works
key
for
working in
what,
general?
Your grenades aren't working.
What?
Did you say your grenades aren't working?
Yeah, still.
Is your
I don't
G
know,
key
that's
working
gotta
in
be-
general?
Yeah, it's working.
Huh.
But like, after we drive a car, it's not working.
Only after we drive a car.
Yeah.
Get back into the car and get back out again. Does that work?
Nope.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fun.
You might need to look into getting that fixed.
Have you tried repairing your game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try repairing your game. Have you tried repairing Ace?
No. I'll try that after the training.
Yeah.
Ace did get an update, so repairing it might help.
Yeah, posted on April 1st too. I almost didn't believe them.
Hold on, I'm trying to help Dorgan fix his Ace problem right now.
The door gunner? Oh, here comes Duff and Phantom. Hello, hello.
Hello?
You're not speaking Duff if you're trying to.
No, I'm not. If my mouse moves, it's just background noise, probably.
Alright.
How did you mount that NVGs on your cap?
I don't know. I didn't even look. It just lets you. I forgot. I'll change that. I
So what
forgot
we're going
there's-
to do now?
That's in the darts. I forgot.
Phantom Duff, do you guys remember the night MVG stuff? Do you want me to go over it with you guys?
I could do with going over it.
Yeah, alright.
Just put a helmet on.
So obviously, your laser light discipline is fairly simple. Your laser is just for signaling that you're holding an angle. So if you're holding like a window, a doorway, you have your laser on.
Yeah.
Don't have it on at all times. You don't want it to be like a lightsaber show, like a Star Wars battle.
Mhm.
Fairly simple. Breaching, also fairly simple. It's literally just, we're in the stack. I signal for the breacher. Breacher's going to move up, create the breacher's pocket. Laser's on. He's going to do his little breach stuff, do his work on the door. Then we're going to fall back into the stack. My laser's going to stay on. And then once we've backed up, I'm going to turn my laser off. And then once my laser goes off, that signals that he's going to initiate the breach. So when my laser turns off, then he starts the breach charge.
Alright. I just need
Um,
to edit my NVG controls.
What's
I
the usual
yeah,
key
anything
bind
else
for the
lower.
laser?
I have it all custom set. Like I have mouse buttons, which I have all of it bound to.
It's the Illuminate the Night mods. It's all custom stuff in the beginning. It's not the base game stuff.
And then flashbangs is just strobe. You just strobe the laser for the flashbang.
It doesn't actually show up when you strobe yours. It just like flickers once and then turns off.
What the hell was that? Oh, that was the shot timer.
Like, it doesn't actually show that well that you're strobing.
It's working for me. It's going on and off for you.
Yeah, for me, it just kind of flickers once and it turns off for you. I guess if you do it at a slower pace, it'll work better.
Right. So what we'll do now, we'll do some runs with our night CQB stuff, just get used to using MVGs. Dude, why is the sun on this door?
Because he's got the fucking... Keep forgetting some of these are supposed to be civilians.
It's fine. I forgot to generate it with actual enemies.
So bright I can barely see the laser. I cannot see what bright.
You can decrease your brightness. I think it's Alt page down or Control page down.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. There we go, I can see what the fuck is going on.
That should be it now.
It's clear, it's clear. Okay.
What? What, did it work now all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't know what I did that worked.
Cool, alright.
But it doesn't work, like, I have
You
to
guys might
hold
like-
down shift for it to work.
Huh.
That's weird.
I mean, at least it's is it consistent?
Yeah, at least it works.
Yeah.
What, you have to hold down shift to throw it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Fun.
It's gotta be some sort of like keybind thing.
Yeah, it's probably the dual keybind of some kind.
Yeah, might be.
Let me have a look. That's gotta be like. Oh, let me have a look in controls.
Do you still have ace throw bound
Is it,
at the
it's
same
ace
time?
common, isn't it?
It's under equipment, I think. Throw? Or ace weapons? One of those.
Ace
Yeah.
weapons isn't a thing.
Prepare under ace weapons.
Where is it? Where are we seeing ace weapons?
Under configure add-ons.
What are you doing, dude?
Yeah, but we need it on controls.
No, but
No?
it's not like throw is prepared.
Oh,
on ace.
I'm blind. I didn't see it.
Yeah, ace weapons prepare at the bottom. That's the one.
Is there not is there not a key point to like? I don't know then. Not a clue.
I hate that you can't search for every bind that's bound to a key. That would be really useful.
Yeah, that would be good. If you just search a key and it tells you everything that's bound to that key,
Yup.
you can edit them. But
Sound like the moon is crashing. Why am I playing with mask all of a sudden?
Qatar!
Düşman! Dergir!
Dergir!
Oh, what the hell? I got.
Dergir!
Qatar!
One down.
one down.
Dragging. I'll stay behind the retreat. Because we're so many.
He's really unlucky today.
Yeah. Friendly behind.
Okay, Duff, what's the issue there? You haven't stepped out to make a breaches pocket when you breached that.
You got fucking lasers on the door, dude. You're watching it, the whole thing.
Just still make a breaches pocket, ideally.
But I already have, like, it's gonna go away from me. I already have the whole thing covered. What are you saying? Yeah.
What the hell is this room?
Yeah, that's a pretty big room now.
What's in here? It's an empty room.
I think so, yeah.
But that's clear. That's
Damn.
why I didn't get a...
What the fuck was that, Jen?
Sometimes it generates really, really weird room layouts.
Yeah, Walker's still down, by the way, but he's stable.
Usually it generates a weird room layout.
Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he's in the first room.
He got like
Yeah.
a...
I breached the door. I did a breach of pocket. He was my pocket while I was in the pocket, and then as soon
No,
as
I
oh no, it's deleted. It's been deleted.
Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah, as soon as the door, like I kicked the door and it swung slightly open, he just got shot through the
Noise.
I wonder what doucheman means. Doucheman?
Dushman.
It's pretty
It's probably contact.
maybe. Yeah.
Contact or enemy or something along
Not
those
that, like
lines.
that German shoe brand.
Dushman?
Deichmann, isn't it?
Definitely.
Like a shoe retailer in Germany.
I'm keep sticking it.
Düşman!
Fancy, you want to hold the back hit? You don't need it here. I was incorrect. You can just kick it in because I'm holding it.
Woo. That was quick. Walker. Supposed to treat the bleeding first, man. I'm still bleeding heavily from my chest. I might pass back out again over here, by the way.
No, you're fine.
I have oxygen deprivation. I can feel my fucking body giving up. Where's that healing? Here it is.
You guys can run another one. I need to sort an issue out with my resheet. Hold on.
Okay.
Are you here, Phantom?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
We'll run a non-verbal.
Maybe
Nice
somebody
one.
can grab some breach charge, or no?
Yeah, you know how to use a breacher stuff, don't you, Phantom? I'm not that clued up on how to use a breacher kit.
I've just used it once, so let me see if I actually have a loadout for it. Otherwise, I'll just.
I mean, I can use it. I know how to.
Oh, okay, you grab it if you want to. Walker.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can grab it.
I can.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, they're not getting like a.
We'll try and stay in one group because it is a bit sketchy to like split into two groups of two and then
Yeah.
rabbit hole. We won't try and do
Also-
non-verbal, so what we'll do is we'll do a left-hand search pattern.
Also, are they not getting a vest?
Sorry?
Vest.
Oh yeah.
No,
Just
apparently we're not going to get plates.
Oh yeah. Frazzle says that rather than take the bullets. Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Nice.
Just remember, non-verbal uses hand signals.
Yeah.
If you give
Yep.
the wrong hand signal, just look at the person and shake your head.
What?
Say if someone pulls out a flashbang and that you didn't ask for one, just
All right.
doesn't matter too much. And it also let's try using our flashbangs more because if we get a contact outside the door, let's use a flashbang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
Stop ourselves
just a
getting
question.
killed.
Quick question.
Mhm.
This is for breach, right?
Sorry,
Is this for breach? This one.
is what for breach?
This
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's
hand
the
signal.
breach one. Yeah, yeah.
That's for breach.
Yep.
This for bang.
That's the bang one. Yeah, because he's like holding a grenade when he does that one. Yeah.
Are we waiting for Frazzle or just
No.
doing it?
Yeah, we're going with that.
Düşman! Düşman!
Katar!
Clear. Dead end.
Didiş!
Clear.
That one was pretty good, I say.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
split a
Yeah.
little bit at the start. That's why I came to try and get you guys back.
Do you guys want to do
Luckily,
another?
it was a dead end, but
Yeah.
I just want you to try and keep us a 4 stack if we can. Like not proceed into another room unless it's like a little closet.
Wait, let me just grab some max.
Yeah, reset
Alright.
loadouts if you need to. I need to tell my. Can you someone just tell me which one's which? Okay, so this is. Polarizing.
This is bank.
That's bang. Okay, and this is breach. That's
Yeah.
it now. Yeah.
Yeah,
When we
breacher
are
on
the
top.
door, you just showed instead of bank, you showed the breach.
Yeah, I
Breacher
did
is like
realise.
you're
That's why I said the
you're
bang
hitting
one.
the door basically. You're kicking the door, and then bang is throw. Is what I've internalized it as.
Yeah, no, I just don't
Can I
know
go
which hand
first?
signal's which because I didn't see it on my screen.
Sure. Oh, that's a civvy. Back in. Man down.
Throw a flash.
I didn't see dealing with Phantom. There was a door we missed at the start.
Yeah, we'll move back. Bridge. Clear.
Clear.
Clear. I'm pretty sure it's all clear.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. Good shit.
did not heal in a radius. Alright. Well, he's in cardiac arrest with moderate cyanosis, so we're not getting him up. And a lot of blood loss. So. You'd need a medic for that.
I'll just do him.
Yeah.
So I was trying to fix my reshape preset, but it's broken. Right. I shall hop back in with you.
Oh, if only Door was here, we could have saved him. Poor Phantom.
Game's just like completely bricked.
Mine's been taking ever since that update. It took so long to load. Let's have a look at that. Not that I think if anything, you added a few things back in on gear that were missing those little files, didn't you? And then Ace has had an update, but that's it.
Yeah, and then Ace got an update.
Yeah, weird.
Can we do a bridge on that door?
If it's locked, we can do. We can do it
Remember,
now.
guys,
Actually,
when we get like contacted on the front doors, or we might be best using a flashbang as a kind of a standard. We tend to take a lot of casualties when we go in initially.
Phantom.
درگیر. خطر.
درگیر.
خطر. خطر. دشمن.
Just keep backing out.
Space.
Can I?
No space.
My laser doesn't work.
Right, let's fall back and then clear those doors we didn't check at the back.
Mm-hmm.
Daft, you work that with torch one. Okay. What's the issue here? We haven't created. Okay. No, there's a big issue here. Door's locked, right?
Yeah.
What is it we need to create when we're kicking the door?
I
back
can't
up
create a
there.
breach bucket because
Very
it's kind of blocking
You
to do
can.
it.
Back up. You go behind me. You can definitely create a breaches pocket here. That's a breaches pocket. You still have your gun on
Okay.
the door.
What kind of fucking gun is that? Jesus Christ.
That is a PKM and they both just died. That is mad.
Fucking hell. No PKM I've ever heard has sounded like that. Monster died. Holy shit. What headshot.
He got finished off. Like the
Oh
guy
my
was shooting at
God.
him more. Like the guy finished him. Hold on, we'll go out and run that again. That wasn't the greatest.
Fucking A.
Phantom, come out.
I thought one of those guys had an IR laser, but it was just his guts, like in a perfectly straight line.
Oh, that's
It looked like he's
morbid.
dropped his weapon with his laser.
That's straight up morbid, Duff.
It's that guy in the first ring.
Those breaching charges are cool as fuck, though.
Mhm.
Base.
Holy lag.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go back to the left.
Can you zip time and move out of the way? You're standing right in front of the door here.
Yeah, I can't stand anywhere fucking else, dude. There's a door there as well. You'll work one at
You
a
can
time.
behind me here.
You can stand, yeah, right up against the wall there.
Oh, watch that fucking guy. I'm not gonna leave him.
What? Zip time and move him.
Oh, that's anticlimactic.
Wait a sec, wait. Wait till they make entry.
Right, well, maybe we're not going to go in there.
Yeah.
I'm
If
going to frag
scroll wheel
that.
down, you'll kick it.
That guy turned into meat paste.
Holy, it's so bright. I can see.
Yeah, I'll
Hold
put
Alt
the notes
and page down, Walker. You can
Yeah,
decrease
yeah.
the
I know,
night.
I know.
Oh my
Still-
god, yeah, okay, I can't see.
yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Never mind.
No, no.
Dude, not even alt page down can save that. Yeah.
It's bright enough.
Phantom, you're already on there. I'm already on your pocket.
Holy, what is
You
going
just
on
shove
here?
your arse up your face. The kick.
What is with these little fucking cubby holes on every map?
That was good.
You up, Duff? Is it clear?
Yep.
Right from.
pretty sure
Oh.
the whole kill house is clear, so...
Yeah, I heard the beep, so...
Yeah.
Game crash.
Honestly, it's both funny and annoying how people turn into bonfires when you throw grenades at them with these...
Oh yeah, it was so blinding, and we were in
Yeah.
a different room to you guys.
Yeah. You know, it's bad when you have to turn your night vision off.
Yeah, to turn it off, and then we opened that door to that corner fed large room, and I had to flip them back on again because I couldn't see the guy in the far corner. It was dark.
Oh god.
I don't know if you saw what happened between me and you in there, to be honest, at one of the last rooms.
No, what do you mean?
Very smooth. You like rolled one door and I rolled the other one behind you.
Hmm.
I had to look over my shoulder to make sure you're moving. And I went. Something that doesn't usually happen in CQB, janky armor, CQB.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do one more. We got some time. Dude, I keep forgetting the clocks have gone forwards. I almost forgot about this because I thought I had another hour left, and then I looked at my computer because my analog clock on my wall is not updated yet.
They genuinely use the Majora's Moon sound effect, and it fucks me up every time.
دشمن خطر خطر درگیر
خطر!
Oh. Oh my god.
I'm going to switch it with you.
I mean, you're taking prayer. I'm letting you. Go.
I'm going to switch.
No,
I'm going to
so
go left. You go right.
You guys are gonna flick, right?
You got
Yeah.
turrets,
Oh,
so
like-
you
oh,
can
yeah.
move.
Hold it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. That makes sense. Now you did a little flick instead of a hold, so I didn't even know what you meant.
That's
Move
it.
to the
I don't think you'll
left.
fit, but
I think you're gonna have to do it the opposite way here. Or you.
Yeah, we can bridge them.
Hold on. Bag.
Clear.
Can you give me a para? Do you have a para on you? Yeah, okay. taking one of your paracetamol.
Yeah, it's fine.
There you go. Is there anything left?
Yeah, that's clear.
No, it's clear.
Bullet.
Alright then. Definitely, is there anything extra you'd like to go over?
I would like to just go over like just managing resources. So this is like if we're in a 4 or 5 man stack, I would say we probably best. It's a little bit harder when you do non-verbal, but we are best staying in one area, so we kind of work into a room, and there might be multiple rooms breaching off of it, and we can split into 2-man teams, clear those rooms, but we don't want a rabbit hole. So if that so we enter the first room, it goes to 2 more rooms, we split. We don't want to then go to 2 more rooms off of that, or multiple more rooms. We run the risk then of like we're a bit too isolated in our 2-man team. So it's good to like come back. If you're one of the main teams, we move a certain direction, you can have a search pattern. So if we have a left-hand search pattern, we work the left. It doesn't mean we don't work with the right, but it means the team on the right is going to go into their room, and if it carries on going, they're going to back out and come back and regroup with the rest of the stack again.
Yeah.
It depends a little bit. If we know we know the building's small, we can split because we know we're not going to get that far apart. But it's just, especially in a small group, it's important to like manage resources so you can effectively clear and you can have a rear security, etc. Yeah, know everything else. All the CQB was good then.
Yep.
We're getting a feel for what we need to do and how we want to use the breaches pocket, and
Yeah, I mean,
negotiating the weird stuff like the door mechanics and the furniture, which is important in armor.
and the furniture definitely does get in the way sometimes.
Yeah. Like I was about to enter a room with Tubular, I think. He was like, I opened it for him, and because the door was blocking me, I had to then just before he made entry, I had to run round some crates to behind him because I wouldn't be able to get round.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of that shit gets strange. Especially when I
These
move
are
out for
probably the
like
worst. I think
flashes and
the actual
kicks and shit.
buildings, I think in armor aren't quite as bad as some of these.
No, the actual buildings aren't as bad. I mean, it
It's
depends
not
on
that
the
bad,
buildings.
so you will get used. They tend to not have much furniture in them at all, do they?
Yeah, these shoot houses are honestly very unrealistic to what armor he does.
It'll be much easier when we actually clear places in armor.
It'll be like max 2 rooms, and then a
Well,
hallway
a
linking
A lot of
them.
the buildings in army you can actually clear from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some like barracks and things which are like multiple. It's a corridor with multiple rooms.
Yeah, those Soviet-style barracks with the long corridor and all the rooms on it. Those are fun. Honestly, yeah, those ones as well are just easier clearing outside.
Yeah, it's best if you can clear up things from the outside. But yeah, I'll probably try and go over this hallway security stuff as well. It goes into more barricaded flow. Yeah.
Do we want to go over it now?
I can do, yeah. Might best in daytime.
Yeah, I can change it.
Makes it a
But I mean,
little
we've
bit
gone over
easier
all of our
to
nighttime
provide.
CQB stuff, so.
I can go over it fairly briefly. I mean, have we got one of those barracks buildings? The ones that are just like that, straight corridor down the middle.
Like the Chinaris barracks.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know what you're I'm
Where
just
the
saying if there's a
single
house that
story
we already have placed down that I can use. Would any of those like green townhouses we have in the Mount area work? Because those have got corridors. Or
Possibly.
there's that big 3-story one. That's got quite long corridors.
Yeah, that's kind of a much more complex one though, just because it's like a square corridors, isn't it, all the way
I
around?
mean, like we can do a run on that now if you want to.
Yeah, I can explain it. It is a complicated one.
It's a complex one, yeah.
We go drive over there.
If only we had our pilots, we could do a LARP insertion on the roof.
This is the non-Arsenal car. I guess you can just add one to this one, can't you?
Yeah, I can have one to this.
How you guys are sitting in the back there reminds me of one time when I had to ride along with two of my work buddies. 3 of the biggest guys in the company sitting in a tiny little worker van.
Oh,
And then we
sorry,
got stuck in rush traffic, so we had to sit there for an hour and a half. That was fun.
It's always fun when you have to sit in the front seat of a van where it's like cramped because it's 3 people in the front seat. Ignore the fact that I've absolutely trashed the window then. I hate that every time you get in a car, your fucking mouse steering comes back on.
You know, you use double tap Alt.
Yeah, but I have to do it every time I get in the goddamn car. Like, I wish it would
Yeah, it
just
is a
stay
little
on.
bit annoying that you can't just default to the normal steering.
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
I often forget.
I think it's probably easier if we start from the roof.
Yeah,
Because
but ideally,
doing
is what
initial-
you want to do anyway, yeah.
doing initial entry from like the beginning is even more difficult because the way this building opens up.
If we had
I
this
think
big
that
of a
is
building, it would
which
probably
is
be a good
complicated as
strat
well,
to
when you've got like a step up.
a rope
you have-
onto the
I mean,
roof
with this
anyway,
kind of
right?
building, with this kind of building would be like helicopter insertion onto the roof.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be very easy to rope onto.
Not you can land a helicopter on her.
Yeah.
You can either pinnacle land a Chinook where you like hang it off the building and you have like a ramp on the back, or you can just land a little bit on it.
It's safer to do the ropes though, and cooler.
So
Well,
in terms of like
depends.
manpower, we don't have the manpower really to to like pin all these doors and then clear them one by one. We'll go down. I'll show you. Ideally, you'd want to do that. Ideally, you'd want to go all the way through. If you all come down. So ideally, you want to go all the way through this corridor, clearing the open space first, and then you'll basically, ideally, pin a man on each of these doors. So each man would stop on one of these doors and just pin them. Basically, in case they open, they can deal with a threat. And then you'd clear all the way around, and then you'd obviously clear down and hold up, hold down, and then you'd clear the floor. But we don't have the manpower to do that, so we have to prioritize open doors and open space. So these are all closed. So we'd come down these stairs, and someone would hold this, and we'd clear all the way around in the square shape, and then we'd just pick a door and start working in twos.
Yeah.
As many people as we free, obviously, we'll probably have one holding up, one holding down, and then the rest. So that'd leave like a 3-man team, wouldn't it? For slot. So
Yeah.
you'd have to like clear in those with that
Well,
3-man
we'd
team, maybe
split it
roll
into, like,
roll in twos.
So you'd probably, if we go, Phantom, if you come with me, what you'd probably do, you'd have 2 people come onto the stair here. You'd come down, probably have like 1 person hold, yeah, and then you'd have like, and then you'd like zip it.
Yeah, you
so
clear like a room initially.
you'd
with the
alternate
initial
it.
entry, yeah.
So then one team would go this way and the other team would go that way and clear it that way.
Hmm.
I mean, we can
Yeah,
run
you
this
just-
on the roof.
Yeah, we can run it. Basically, the idea is we come down here, we work. We don't. You got to ignore the doors basically unless they're open. Clear the open space, and then whoever lands will be holding like up and down, and the rest of us will clear.
I'm going to swap out alt point for this. normal. When I open this door, your back's gonna be fully exposed to that.
Opposite,
Yeah.
just opposite
Don't
layer
wanna
lines, and it's
bleaker.
wide enough, so we want to stack on opposite walls. You'll be on my left, Phantom. Phantom. We're ignoring the doors, so we just do a flip here. I'm just gonna flip it. Okay. Now the hallway's secure, we can start clearing rooms. We pause a sec. Just when we're moving down corridors like this that are nice and open, we want to just split between two walls. So if we're moving down in a pair like this, Frazzle would be moving on opposing walls, yeah. Just so when we get to an angle, we've got two angles, and obviously Tobio in this case will take the priority, and he'll be the corner. He's the corner angle man, sorry, and I'm the corner boy. So if you sweep round that corner on your wall, I'll swing round. And then we can also, we come to something like this, we can do our.
I think he thought. I think he thought you were with him there.
Yeah. It'll look exactly the same aside from the face, so, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's
Yeah.
pretty forgivable at this point.
But I mix you two up again.
Yep.
Well, you were dressed in exactly the same clothes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, so we're holding, yeah, but perfect. But just for this case, Phantom, you just want to maybe push down the stairs so you're safe. That's it.
Yeah, we don't have people to do this.
Children come in.
Typically, as well, you always want to work away from the door. So if you don't have a
It's not even kicking it. Like,
whoever's
I've
gonna be
honestly, in
working
this
away from
situation,
the
it's
door
probably
takes
easier if I pop out and then you open it. So then I've got a gun up on the door.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what happened. I just kicked it instead of just opening it.
Yeah, yeah. It's just usually I'd pop out when he needs a breach, but honestly, I'm thinking it's easier.
Yeah. It would be easier to behind you here, maybe.
Maybe. Or you can give a
Yeah.
barrel nod and we can open it
I
then.
think it's better to do this safer that way.
They're all
Clearing the
down.
corridors, remember?
What? Really? Oh,
Yeah, I saw one down the stair.
Phantom,
don't know
we're
why we
clearing the
continued.
corridors. What are we doing?
Did
We're
you
meant to
fall
be on
through, to be honest?
both sides of the wall.
Yeah, I'm holding the front door.
Oh, okay. We didn't. We probably should call before we go down because he kind of just
Oh yeah, yeah.
left us behind. That's all. We're a little confused of who's gone and who hadn't. Okay, so we're just clearing the here now, yeah. I think you guys already cleared around this.
Not all of it, no.
We'll clear around again. Deconfliction. I'll take security.
Fraser, can you move?
Oh, sorry.
Fucking keyboard.
Clear.
Safe Phantom. Never mind.
Okay, Phantom
Phantom
would
got
be
head blown
cut there
off.
if there was a machine gun there.
Just before you open a door, make sure you check because Phantom was well in the line of fire there. Oh, does the door work? Yeah, it does. The prompt doesn't show it. It doesn't show it up. Yeah, someone else do it. Fucking I'll slide about.
Use Ace. Does Ace not work either?
Hey, so I remember these ones being really fiddly.
Maybe just kick it open.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it was locked,
Rubber
that's
doors.
why. Yeah. One of the two doors is locked.
We don't have to have priorities. We both fit through. Phantom. We're done.
Hmm.
That was good. I mean, it's a very that is a very complex building.
Yeah, that's a super complex one. But the same principle goes for like those hallway ones. They're a little bit
I
more.
can spawn in one of those Chinaras barracks.
Yeah,
if you
because
want.
it's a good practice because they're cramped, so you have to be quite coordinated to get through it all.